Guys, Pastor Mike Salmon here from Harvest Christian Fellowship. So we are in a time of national emergency, local emergency, and you're a Christian, okay? I mean, as a Christian, what do? I mean, you're like, people are crazy. They're like germs. Like, oh, usually when you're like, hey, what's up, bro? How are you? And you're hugging people. This is what you naturally do as a believer in Jesus Christ. You're like, hey man, it's been a long time since I've seen you, man. Oh, you're awesome, man. How's the family? How's everything? You're a believer in Jesus Christ. And these days are like, don't touch. So what are you supposed to do? You're like, hey, what's up, man? Hi, oh, love you. God, it's tough. It's tough. So here's the thing. What do? Okay, first of all, this is important to have, like a hand sanitizer. If you don't have a hand sanitizer, maybe wash a bleach rag or something, or even a thing. I'm not a medical thing, but this is going to help you, or even being able to wash your hands. Okay, just say this: I am a father of 7 daughters. Okay, 7 daughters. Me and my wife, we have 7 kids, and how do you avoid this? I mean, take a look at here. There's 2 kids that are like right on each other, sharing the same phone. Okay, I mean, what do you do with that? Okay, I mean, there's kids who are lovey-dovey. There's these 2 here. They're like, hey, they're sitting down, hanging out with one another, always, hugging and breathing on each other. So we get it. We understand how easy it is to pass germs. We understand how easy it is to get sick, okay? Here's what you do. Okay, so I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So I'm like, hey, what's happened, man? Long time no see. And give him a little hug, right? Keep your face away, okay? That's number 1. That might be something to do, okay? Now remember, this is not medical, but this is something I'll do. And then if, let's say, for example, I come over here, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I shake hands, right? Keep your face away. Don't put your face on, lick their shoulder, okay? You don't do that. And you don't want them licking your shoulder, okay? So you can be like, hey, how are you? Stay away, kind of keep shoulder to shoulder, how's it going? And then you come over to the other person, they're like, hey, how are you, right? Okay, make sure you don't bury your face into them. Okay, but now let's say that happens. That occurs. Now, let's say she has a virus. It could be a cold, flu, whatever it is. It doesn't matter, because we pass on germs all the time, whether it's cold, snot, whatever it is. People just pass it on, okay? I could have been like itching my butt and be like, hey, what's up? Shaking hands, like, oh, you don't know, you pass it on. So what do? Here's the thing. Let's say she's been itching her butt or whatever, and then she shakes my hand, hey, how are you? And then I come over here and I shake her hand. What did I just do? I transferred here. I become the transfer. Now I have it, she has it, okay? So the best way to do it is, hey, how are you doing? Okay, let's say immediately you have to come over here and shake hands. The next thing we should do is come over here, clean it all up, hand sanitize, and guess what? We just neutralized it. I neutralized it, she neutralized it, and she neutralized it. We're like wiping the slate clean. It's like washing down. I mean, there's times you could do this, another thing too. Maybe right before you go say hi to people, they and you, let's say I hook it like this, she hooks it like that, and then she hooks it like that. Now, I have not done anything. I can come up to her and say, hey, how are you? Hi, hon, how are you doing? Okay. And hi, how are you? Okay. Now, what just happened? We just pushed it all away. Okay. Then we transfer. Now, here's why you don't want your face onto people's clothes. Okay. Let's say she comes over and she's like, hey, how are you? Okay. She just coughed all over me, right? Then I go, hey, how are you? Now, she comes over here and sticks her face on my shirt. She just now grabbed what's on her face, put on my chest, and she grabbed what's on her chest. So you want to, again, keep your head away from people, kind of like this, hey, how are you, at this time, okay? But again, you're a Christian, so the conservative thing to do is right afterwards, you polish your hands, okay? All right, and just kind of there, and then you are neutralized, okay? You just neutralize your stuff. Your hands are thing. Now, here's the thing. Hand sanitizer has to be on your hands for a little bit. It's not like you just okay? It works by slowly killing the germs, okay? So your hands have to stay wet a little bit. So even if you're like this, don't be like, oh, and then wiping your hands and be like, hey, it's okay. Hey, I'm sorry, I got hand sanitizer. And spread it around. How are you? What's up? You got wet hands? It's okay. Hand sanitizer, shake hands, welcome one another. You're a Christian. again, it's impossible as Christians. You're like, you can't just come up like, hey, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Nice to see you too. It's impossible. It's impossible, okay? That's just some practical things to do, practical things to watch out for, and hopefully that helps you out. Again, I come in to church or friendship. Hey, what's going on, brother or sister? How are you? How you doing, hon? Hi, how are you? Again, stay away, turn your face, and then immediately right there, neutralize. Neutralize. Get yourself neutralized. And that way, what you're doing is you are not passing on from here, to you, to there, to you, to them, and then to your loved ones, okay? Neutralize, get yourself all cleaned up. That way, you're good. No one's worried about COVID-19, which is, let's tell you something. It's a serious disease to those who, when they're affected, and they can be hit hard. So I don't have the cooties, you don't have the cooties, but if you do have the cooties, or I have the cooties, at least we're not making a vehicle for it to pass on to other brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ who may be more vulnerable for this disease. Christ be with you, and this is general hygiene, not just for COVID-19, but for colds, flu season, cold season, whatever it is. Better to err on caution. Christ be with you. I hope this helps you out. In Jesus' name, Christ be with you.